No, just the security guy circling around again. I guess he's suspicious of what I'm about. You know, I'm like low-key news. Oh, here it comes. Okay, still April 1st, 2020. I just came from that strip shopping center that was in the previous video. I was just driving a little further east to see what else I could stop at and chat about. And I came across, I'd forgotten that there's a pretty big mall right down here, you know, just near where I came from. And oh, this guy gonna hassle me. Security coming up here. Hi. Yeah. So basically, yeah, he was just seeing. I think I annoyed him a little. I told him I was documenting the situation. You know, probably like, oh crap. You know, I don't want people to, you know, dawn on people too suddenly about like, oh crap. You know, what happens if, like, what happens to him if this mall goes bust? You know, or you know, the shops like Macy's here go bust, and then therefore the mall goes under because, you know, it loses, you know, starts losing all its tenants, you know. It's kind of a, you know, you lose enough of those, especially the heavy hitters, the big, you know, box guys, the big anchor shops, as Macy's is, and then, you know, the little guys between that, you know, that line the avenues, you know, in the mall between the big box shops, the anchor shops, you know, then they can't survive. You know, they need that foot traffic, you know, going between the anchor stores. Macy's was already in trouble long before this Corona thing or the current situation ever came about. So no, just the security guy circling around again. I guess he's suspicious of what I'm about. You know, I'm like low-key news. Oh, here it comes. Okay, so I rather abruptly got kicked out of the mall parking lot. If you saw my Macy's footage, got rather abruptly, you know, interrupted or cut off. The security guy came up to me. He drove up to me and basically said that, you know, there's no loitering, and essentially kicked me out. Essentially said I had to leave. You know, so that's interesting. Yeah, he basically said the mall was shut down. So I guess I was wondering if you could even go into the mall, like, you know, maybe not into the individual shops, but like into the corridors and into the, you know, the hallways and stuff. But maybe you can't. You know, I kind of wanted to do that, but I don't know if you can see it here. I don't know if the lighting is right, but I just thought this was kind of interesting. What is it? Total Wine. It's like a wine, beer, liquor store. I just found it interesting that it seems to be doing okay. Seems to be pretty busy. Just kind of an interesting observation that you know, man, I mean, this looks like a big liquor store. I don't know, back when I was a drinker, which I was quite a bit, I don't remember ever going into a liquor store that looked to be that size. Maybe it's not as big as it looks. Maybe just the front entry is the size of that and the size of the text there is throwing me off, you know. But seems like decent business going on for that. I don't know how essential. Apparently, in here in Tucson, the governor passed a rule, or passed you know, some kind of dictate that said that all non-essential businesses have to close. You know, people have to close down. I think it started yesterday at 5, so back on, you know, March 31st at 5 p.m. But I guess Total Wine, liquor stores are not are considered essential businesses, right? That's interesting. I guess you know, maybe 7-8 years ago, back when I was still drinking, And back then, I certainly would have considered it essential to be able to have that park place. I just saw a security guy driving this way. It's like, I'm not in the mall anymore. Or is this like still owned by the mall or something? Is this the mall? No. It must be a different security guy. He'll probably kick me out too. It's like, but I guess if it's private, it's all private property, you know, even the parking lot, then you know, I guess they have the right to do that. Again, I don't know the ownership details of these places, but Park Place shopping strip, or is this part of the mall? No. Is it? No, this is a separate building. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, it is a mall. Huh. Okay. Is this part of the other mall I was just at? Well, maybe it is. I didn't know that they were connected. As of 5 p.m. Yeah, that's what I was saying. As of 5 p.m. Okay, common area shall temporarily... Wait a minute. Indoor common area shall temporarily cease operations pursuant of the order, capital O. I guess that's the order that I was just talking about from the governor. So wait, but a lady just walked out of here. So it's kind of open still. Oh, see somebody else is coming in. Guess it's not closed. Huh. Oh, she didn't go in. Okay. Giving me like the Old Navy is closed. I mean, this is all closed off. Oh, this guy's back again. Hi. Is this